Welcome to Medicomp. We've been advancing diagnostic cardiology since 1981. Medicomp presents a patient guide for the SAVI Wireless mobile cardiac telemetry system. Your doctor has prescribed the SAVI Wireless monitoring procedure and entrusted Medicomp to help identify any possible cardiac arrhythmias. The SAVI Wireless monitor you'll be using during the next 30 days is equipped with artificial intelligence that can automatically capture and transmit cardiac events via the cellular network to Medicomp's Cardiac Monitoring Center. This video provides all the information you need for proper use and handling of the monitor during your testing period. Please note, this information, as well as more detailed instructions, is also available in the patient guide located in your SAVI Wireless kit. We recommend you review the patient guide. About the mobile cardiac telemetry monitoring, how the process works. The SAVI Wireless monitor will allow you to record your own electrocardiogram, also known as ECG, when you feel a symptom, and the information will be sent via the cellular network to Medicomp's 24-hour cardiac monitoring center. Our team of cardiac specialists is on hand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to receive and review your ECG data and forward a report to your doctor. In the kit you'll find the following items: the SAVI Wireless pendant, smartphone, smartphone holster, the patient guide, pendant belt clip, AA batteries, smartphone charger, patient survey, patient cable, electrodes, lanyard, and a prepaid shipping envelope to mail the entire kit back to Medicomp when the procedure is complete. Let's first become familiar with the smartphone. There are a few buttons you will use throughout your 30-day procedure. On-off button, left soft key, right soft key, select key, directional arrows, and back key. There is also a charging port. The smartphone has been configured for cardiac telemetry functions only and cannot be used as a standard phone. Now let's become familiar with the pendant. The pendant has an on-off button, symptom button, patient cable connector, and lanyard hook. Connecting yourself to the pendant. Your doctor's office may have connected you to the monitor, but let's take a moment to review the process on how to connect yourself. The center of the patch should be within the areas indicated by the boxes. The number of electrodes you are wearing may vary from those shown, but in most cases you'll be wearing 3 electrodes. Before applying the electrode patches, follow the steps 1 through 3 on how to prepare your skin. The type of electrodes you are using may vary from those shown, but the functionality is the same. Step 1. Choose areas of your chest that are flat and not very muscular. Avoid skin folds or creases, irritated skin, or scar tissue. Step 2. If necessary, shave areas that have hair using the skin patch as a guide for the size of area to shave. This ensures good contact and makes electrode removal much easier. Step 3. Wash area thoroughly with plain soap and water. If possible, try to avoid soap that contains lotion or oil. Dry the area well. Applying the electrode patches. Find the patient cable. Snap the white wire onto the electrode. Peel it from the plastic backing and apply it to your chest as shown. Repeat the process for the remaining wires. Remember, white on right when applying electrodes. This will help you remember to always place the white electrode on the upper right side of your chest. We recommend that you change your electrodes every 2 days, moving their location slightly to prevent skin irritation. Install a fresh battery into the pendant. The pendant operates on one AA alkaline battery and will beep periodically to alert you when the battery is getting low. Follow these steps when installing a new battery. The location of the battery compartment is on the back of the pendant. Slide the battery door in the direction of the embossed arrow to remove the battery. Use the ribbon attached if needed. Insert a new battery using the embossed picture inside the compartment as your guide. Align the cover to the compartment and slide the back door into position. Both the pendant and the smartphone will alert you during the course of the procedure when the battery is low. Next, turn on the pendant. Press and hold the on-off button located on the right side of the pendant for a few seconds. Wait until the unit beeps and flashes a blue light, followed by a blinking green light. This indicates that the unit has successfully turned on. Plug the connector that joins the wires into the top of the pendant. The connector only fits one way. Turn the smartphone on by pressing the power button located on the left side. The smartphone will run through its initialization until the main screen appears. Press the left soft key under the Start procedure. The next screen will give instructions on applying the electrode patches. Next, press the left soft key under OK on the smartphone and go to the next step. The smartphone and pendant communicate via Bluetooth technology. A busy indicator appears on the smartphone screen while they connect. You'll see a screen labeled Current Procedure Settings. The standard settings for an adult are preset into the smartphone. If you have a pacemaker, please reference the patient guide for instructions. If you do not have a pacemaker, press the left soft key under Accept Settings. A busy indicator appears while the smartphone is initialized and learns your ECG signal. Once the pendant is linked with the smartphone, the ECG waveform disappears from the screen and monitoring with the current time appears. Once the initial setup is complete, the monitor will automatically begin to monitor your ECG. Your SAVI Wireless procedure has now begun. If you see something other than monitoring, leave the electrodes on your skin for 15 minutes and try the setup again. If you need assistance with your procedure setup, please contact Medicomp's Cardiac Monitoring Center 24 hours a day, toll-free, at 1-888-432-7818 using a phone other than the smartphone. Wearing the SAVI Wireless. It's important that you keep the SAVI Wireless hooked up to you at all times and be sure a symptom button is easily and quickly accessible. Wear the SAVI Wireless pendant and smartphone where it's most convenient. On your waist using the belt clips, in a readily accessible pocket, or wearing the pendant around your neck using the lanyard provided. Try to keep the smartphone and pendant within 10 feet as much as possible. The pendant will continue to capture your ECG, even if it's temporarily away from the smartphone, but it cannot be sent to Medicomp until you're once again within range of the smartphone. Please do not use the lanyard while sleeping or operating machinery. A note of caution: the SAVI Wireless should be worn outside your clothing if there's any chance that perspiration might come in contact with the unit. The unit should also be protected during wet or cold weather conditions. Making a recording. While you have the SAVI Wireless with you, if at any time you feel any symptom that you think may be related to your heart, press either of the symptom buttons. When you press the symptom button, the SAVI Wireless saves your heart's ECG activity that occurred about a minute before you press the button, and then continues to save the ECG for about 30 seconds after the button was pressed. This can be very important because the cardiac event can occur before you feel any symptoms. This means that your physician can see what was happening with your heart before you had the symptom. In addition, the SAVI Wireless has a unique auto capture capability that may also detect ECG abnormalities that you don't feel. This is why it's very important to wear the monitor with the electrode patches whenever possible. There are two methods in which you make a recording. Method 1. Press and release the symptom button in the center of the pendant. This is the recommended method. You will hear a beep and a recording in progress will display on the smartphone. Method 2. Press and release the symptom option on the smartphone using the left soft key button. Both methods will initiate a progress bar on the smartphone screen. When the progress bar is full, the recording is complete. While your ECG recording is taking place, you can input a description of your symptoms into the smartphone's diary. Please note, your symptoms must be entered while the smartphone displays Recording in Progress. The recommended method is to select your symptom, location, and activity from the provided list. After you initiate the recording of a symptom, you should select Diary with the left soft key. Press the left soft key again to choose Select Option. Press the Select button and you will see a full list of symptom choices. Using the arrow keys, you can then select from the list of symptoms. Once you have identified your symptoms, press the Select button. Repeat the same step to choose your location and activity. Then select Save with the left soft key and return to the monitoring display. You also have the option to make a voice recording of your symptom. Select Diary with the left soft key, then select Audio Diary with the right soft key, and follow the directions on the screen. Speak clearly and slowly into the phone.
I was watching television and my started to feel tight as though I would...
When you have finished your voice recording, press Done with the left soft key. Reminder: choosing from the list is recommended and most accurate method of identifying your symptoms, location, and activities. Voice recordings can vary in quality. The smartphone will automatically send the ECG recordings to the Cardiac Monitoring Center via the cellular network. It is not necessary for you to call the CMC to send your recordings. Medicomp's policy prohibits the staff from releasing information to you about the content of your ECG recordings. However, your doctor can go over this information with you. Please note, if any time during the procedure you feel you're having a medical emergency, please contact your local emergency medical services. Normal SAVI Wireless use. The SAVI Wireless is intended for use in all of your daily activities that do not involve being in water. This includes sleep, exercise, and during periods of emotional stress. You can shower or bathe, but first remove the cable from the pendant and then unsnap the wires from your chest electrodes. You can leave the electrodes on your chest, but try to avoid applying water or soap directly to them. If after you shower the electrodes start to peel off, simply replace them with new ones. Here are some suggestions for wearing the monitor while sleeping. Wear the SAVI Wireless pendant on the waistband of your night clothing. Place the monitor beside you with the wires extended as much as possible so that you don't roll over onto the unit. Wear a large button-down shirt with a breast pocket and place the pendant in the pocket. Whichever method works best. Just be sure you can get to the symptom button in the event you experience any symptoms. Be sure to charge the smartphone while you sleep. Charging the smartphone overnight should ensure enough battery power to last an entire day. The charger can be found in your kit. Connect one end of the smartphone, the other to a wall power outlet. You will see a charging indicator on the screen. Once the smartphone is fully charged, disconnect the cable. On-screen indicators. You will notice some indicators across the bottom of the smartphone screen. SPBAT indicates a percentage of the battery remaining on the smartphone. 100% means fully charged. The smartphone will alert you when it needs to be charged. PDBAT includes the percentage of battery remaining in the pendant. You should replace the pendant's AA batteries when the smartphone alerts you to do so. If you see BT, that means the smartphone and the pendant are connected via Bluetooth technology. If you see ECG data flashing or constant, this means the pendant is sending ECG information to the smartphone. It is normal to only see ECG data flashing once in a while. The pendant automatically sends data to the smartphone. Cleaning the SAVI Wireless. If needed, clean the smartphone and pendant with alcohol prep pads or a soft cloth slightly moistened with isopropyl alcohol. Do not submerge the monitors in any liquid. If this does happen, first allow it to air dry. Then, seal it in a plastic bag and contact Medicomp for instructions on returning the unit. Medicomp will also ship you a replacement unit. Returning the SAVI Wireless. Once your procedure is complete, please place all components of the SAVI Wireless kit and place the kit into the prepaid shipping envelope provided. If you have an opportunity, please fill out the patient survey provided. This helps us ensure we are always providing the highest quality service to our patients. Seal the envelope and drop it in any U.S. mailbox.